Assalamu alaikum, Gambia be content mo mo jibe kan dawda, is the entertainment hour. You know what I mean? Bila nga start. And then we have one of the greatest, you know what I mean? Gambia la good, who been in the industry for so long, consistent for more than 10 years. I have my brother Brikama Boyo live and direct exclusive interview in the entertainment hour. Ngal na bakandila nak. Abakandila
I see ngata.
Yeah. So ese lo fansol kontono volo kodi.
Yeah, the fansol ni lamu la ni bibe la de kontona be dawada. Alla bola StrikAMA din Brikama Boyo ndol kanna kuole ki
Brikama Boyo ndol kanna kuole ki. But first of all, before me that further, I want you to tell the people, ngal no ko mobi and who is ST. But like I would like you make a little introduction of yourself, who is ST and why the name ST.
Well, ST Mugambian artist, who have been in the game for so long, the name ST most of them to Malaya from my namesake, Yento Lambama family.
Okay.
So it a file in ST. So not Ambasanya.
Okay.
So, Brian Tolala. So mpana ST tuning inherit wala nyama, so na family na uncle mbama well everybody ka kanya ST because into my ka file in ST movie ka wala file.
Yeah. ST. But like, okay, starting like in your music career, like it will be as an artist, first day, yeah, miracle, like at that point in time, Gambian music go that came to your mind, like I want to be an artist. Like how was that? Like you need a family interacting to understand, yes, this guy
Well, honestly, I have passion for music.
Yeah.
So bring a musical start, it was never like for laftakala artist so tingkata nga record kere puru yalan nga fan satisfied yalan na boli yalan mo I was doing it for fun. Yalan so another falling because nga feedback ni motivation or means to moli is like boy when the next song kana yo boy like that so later on nata decide ko let me take this as a profession so being okay I had to change a lot of things because saying rap just for fun and in rap for profession, is gonna be different, So I had to step up and make a whole lot of changes in my music, what I want to say, what I want people to hear, how I want people to view the music as and more benefit, Yeah, and honestly, it wasn't easy from the start.
I understand.
Yeah, it wasn't easy from the start because if you are on January, Nunto, sign on more than allow artist. Nunto is like, it's just like football, Nunto, more, it from a Bible, like, hey, football, it takes months, But sign, advanced development of awareness on Atalan. So, like, more be freedom also in doing what you wanted to do, but it was really tough from the beginning, honestly.
It was really tough from the beginning. Brikama Boyo. It's the first day in the studio. How do you feel? It will be clue to a record sign as an artist.
Well, it wasn't, like I said, I was so excited.
Yeah.
I was so excited because the thing is, I was proactive in my school days.
Yeah.
Na primary school, no assistant head boy.
Yeah.
So bring grade 5, assembly diamol and stuff like that. So ndalta diamol in public and stuff like that. Ndata junior school, joined president's award scheme. Peer health educator prior to the time I was a scout member, a Red Cross member. I just did a lot of things. I was in the drama group. In a junior school, where we even won trophies and all that stuff. So like I was exposed that, so it like musical and stuff like that. Drama school was not a big deal. It was something that I actually found as fun. Yeah.
As fun. And then your first album, being as an artist, to produce your first album, no sponsor. How do you struggle? Like you struggle to get the first album or record?
Well, I'm okay easy, The first album it was really, really, really tough, because I remember like it's not even like a whole project come back for okay, then you could have in tap an album or drop. It was never like that.
Yeah.
It was more like you don't want to do a record. Yeah, hustle you don't want to do the I want to record. So kapun for not a track will be put together and stuff like that, So honestly,
stuff like that. Yes. We have ST. Brikama Boyo live in the building. Interviewing is gonna be well interested because more to know more about your past because where you most people know maybe your success story, but your struggle days will be important and a learning lesson for all the uprising stars. All number start can but like like any new face start to do work. And then that bring a lot of changes to in the music career as especially as a rapper. So like how do you meet No Face?
Well, No Face meet for first time we'll meet was at the open mic. Open mic festival. Yeah. Bring No Face can meet first. Long I think 2013. Alindomo. Yeah, because Alindomo record State of Mic Studios here. So that year, like I had the best performance at the open mic festival. Stadium Moto. So bring Jita Stadium Moto, Stadio Kang, Wagan Killing. Wagan introduced. Among them Mati some artists I will introduce come. This is a producer from Senegal. But you know he is dope. Laftale and Gambian connect your and stuff like that. We feel a production of the next level, So that was the first time only knew me, so I knew content. But that was it, So exactly. I just had my best moment, Alindomo was everywhere there, So in Seta. So
well, okay, let's move to the next step. What TG album is a gateway. It all contain hit songs. Especially Tan Tamba Bundankang Rhythm
Kilimba,
like that song mean a whole lot. You know what I mean? And that time the special song about I am Mandinka warrior. That song too contain a lot of message concerning at that time, man, if you understand. You have that fit to bring that words when there was kind of issues going on that area. But like what inspired you more in that album?
Yeah, well, all the tracks they come in different ways. Sometimes come like you said, when there was issues and all that stuff. I didn't know there was any issues. I was just making my music. So honestly, like it was just me. Like I said, No Face Nathan and Nekutake, he got the instrumentals, the beats and all that stuff. I had a lot of writing. Be patrin ne dol mambito sotoila, mamfenko sotoila. So it was like la connection or easy tele. It's like goods and service will be able the product femko be nyimbula to connection of benyindobulu, product of benyindobulu. So na blending was really easy because he was just making all the beats that I actually love. Come killing back killing, it was a ready-made beat. I played an arm with it.
But it's all freestyle, no?
Moleki fa wara nyoti ba dunia to be killing ka bodem ba sim killing katambe kata fa fodi nyin killing do you believe tani mo tanne ka continue bo killing boli killing wato dol ko jaro mo kasi mo play den kalama killing ko siate man killing dol meta katale man firing na ko dunia le do nyama ha jelle fa man killing bo at the end of the day jumale en bira ala killing ma fa nani ma fa sabam ma fa fula ala killing bun killing taro bun killing matinan ko bun killing nganya killing hamme killing sate killing ka ST Gambian dim Brikama bo ni microphone killing data jolalia tan kending killing tan de buntankang rhythm killing nindo patarabadaso kasama ko rebellion diraka gambiaron adam ma killing pa sa enda male ka jambiron dam ma killing.
So what is like songing I mean
killing is about unity,
okay,
like for see data jolalia tan nyayo de tan de buntankang rhythm killing. It's all it's talking about unity and togetherness. Regardless of hadjilla kilimbalia, mu kilimwale ala kilimwale into beda, and unity and togetherness, is what the song is it stands for actually. Watu ngata yansamba janala tudum katenke since na alim domo botakutake ndata fenkola sola sijo. That was the first place in Sambadam in Kasama. Alindomo was a hit. Festival like at close. It was amazing, But during Tataji, DJ Dole BJ. Ikafa Tarabadasu. Tarabadasu, I more welcome radio to. It was, Sejo was just amazing. Because Saturday, Fintitananka love so.
Yeah.
So, Yalan, being at a young age, Yalan, year barrier cross, Kata, different Bulata, Dan Yala, Mankila, Bangkoti, getting that much love was just, Yalan, is just imaginary. Malampa, it was just something like me, and a dream come true. So, bring a Tarabadasu midday, you know, he was, I'm all over promote like big time. I told MC Fananti of the night, you know. Nindo Tarabadasu. Tarabadasu ka atua ya bundi tenkol to kom nie kalero edomoro bi fenke kom warabulu edomoro bi dom. Sang womin babala ay ka ko ha. Ay atola exactly. So la non ko nindo moto lom but at the same time dianin yara. But Tarabadasu kasama skilling because Tarabadasu but a kasama.
Come on, that is that.
This is so I had to give respect to the legendary brother rebellion you recall because yalla ne wala follow yakuma say slow peace yalla ne and stuff like that ne ko rebellion biraka gambia rona dama kidin basan dama yalla so them from boss kanje fana at the same time that you know bonye koroso la moy sino yalla bentolia
anu jamalo musimo member
no face la musolo mia but wato mol malom baba to nyama you know it was a long time Kapunyo yale bentolia. Kapunyo yale bentolia.
It was amazing.
No yale bentolia. Yeah, come. It's all about killing back, oneness.
ST killing back.
That's what we stand for, bro.
Long
That's
time.
That's what we stand for, bro.
Yeah. But anyway, you're watching us live on Entertainment Hour. I'm Countryman. I'm here with my brother. Brikama Boyo, as much of the time the interview of focus more of the artists about because much people want to learn about it. But coming to you, the first day, I need a mind kono konti ngata stadium mode. Because kabin telling of fly je, telling of minjiola for because estimuna na la mind kono. For I penchami tuje, I jakaro tuje, I Brikama boxiba tuje, you know, and all these big venues mil bakero no Gambia. Akono me baris localo ngata stadium mode.
Well, you know, you know, like I had dreams of making it big, bro. Gambian musical, you know, at a Tulano Alliance Franco level.
Yeah.
Yalane, you know, we have to take it to the next level and somebody gotta do it. Yalane, ngafu muliele before ngataji fang kom kachal kono ye boy. Bita stadium boy. Yalane, aketa bro. But at the end of the day, it's hard work.
Yeah.
Yalane, neither do kola. Before pay ka fight feedback also from people.
Yeah.
You know people represent you, they support you, they like what you do.
Yeah.
So that serves as motivation for me, you know, to believe in myself, like, you know, bro, let's take it to the next level, you know, like it's high time. It's high time. It's not about we try to push it. So when the next generation on that will stop the damn somebody, you know.
But how do you take this? You're a rapper, you are not in the same made with them, like any man at the same time. But how do you see beef as a rapper? I think?
Well, you know, honestly, I don't see the beef, honestly, bro.
Okay.
Momo enter on deeply, honestly, you will know I am not about that. Not musical, bro. It's not about that. I just rap and do my thing. But let me tell you one thing, Come into the generation on him. I'm not the same generation with a lot of rappers. Maybe it's a big sotolano. Because most of rappers saying thing, Birito will come up can what on the blue tale already.
Yeah, sure.
Most of them will text me. Most of them would pay me. I will talk to them, I will advise them, I will support them in the way that I can because what time on them big artists that he told they are coming up. And honestly, I've really contributed in a lot of artists' career around. Me along Kokomawanjaring out before and stuff like that.
Sure.
But so saying now for that level of saying, you know, everybody is up there. I'm not supposed to be the one to try to break the same people exactly, you know, it doesn't happen that way. Malam pe kam feel. And because nga fu ele fanante ni minuli akuma senyola almost 95% de mantara music right now. So abe kalantela kumfa baliyati pour sa ngam fanjindi ko tanka sa ni ndo mal fanan kombe competition la warambe nyunen kan warambe bifle la it doesn't work pour unte you know I'm at a level me alonko I should live an exemplary life. Ni dindingole bifso ronte nyanta kala muti nimbe diandila. Yala ni musical king keta tente nyanta tala jile puruka Bible change positive. But not in the funka involved, you know, in the controversy of yala trying to put somebody down or stuff like that. No, you know.
No, I know, right?
Yeah.
You all hear that. ST is normal. But like in Jizzle, you always say that in the interviews. And likewise, Jizzle too, couple. ST is my brother. And you always say, in artist man problem. So.
For sure.
But me and Mojama Jackal, the question they asked more was, why Ibuka perform Nyola Sola? You know, but this year it was a breakthrough, gate opened, and people see pure love when you come to, when even like what's on Gambia, na kebal mbe kondon, kado ni tahay na mbe to
what's on Gambia?
What's on Gambia? Saludo Alma. But like another picture in post, and everybody was amazed. Jizzle to post and you posted like, you as an artist, how do you feel like you be in the same stage with Jizzle, like more made about, because every time more for Kebana the kind like didn't know support. But like, how do you feel like in a represent support?
I feel great. I feel awesome, bro. Yalan, this is the way it's supposed to be. Yalan, I'm enjoying past school for and stuff like that. Yeah. But this is the way it's supposed to be. Yalan, yalan Gambia musical mamputa wal label uta mi yalan ko koma be. Ala industry loot ala come Senegal wol or Ghana wol or other countries so right now kan kamuta nyofi ka music on push ay futa wal level loot ni taka waleke. So everybody la sembundingo is very necessary. Yala ne right mol man manya time so la puru kan you push down because nyanta futa down mam futa je as a whole so nothing makes me happier than, you know, like having a good connection with all of these other artists. Especially Jizzle is a household name. He's a big artist. Near SP for Niman Jizzle for Niman do for ni demo for la Jizzle for that. So, you know, told me along control of bigger head salt in told and forces will gina join didn't only example you know, then you move up. So, you know, it was an amazing feeling being on the same stage.
So are we
like I said, support, you know, funds are post, funds are support.
One Gambia. So like are we expecting any collab from you and in any Jizzle? That's the only thing Facebook. Because now little book at the Facebook. But are we expecting any collab?
Soon. Inshallah.
In your upcoming album or in Jizzle upcoming?
This year, man, album will launch, but next year, hopefully, yes, Ninka album will launch the Jizzle
Then that is gonna be amazing. But people want to see you and Attack together again.
Yeah, but like I said, you know, I have no grudges, no hard feelings for any of them. You know, these are more many along support them in the past, you know. Honestly,
we will be amazing to
see. So, you know, like,
it's a brotherhood.
But that's all I have to say. You know, I don't have any problem with them. Even me, I'm having a problem with them. Mom problem also.
All right. Nimi having a problem also. Mom problem. This is ST Brikama Boyo. But like, what is your biggest success? Italy music career as an artist. Since I'm going to be biggest success.
In what terms?
In any terms.
Well, you know, you know, taking Gambian music, you know, to the next level is like a dream come true for me. Yeah, and I'm stadium auto mantra taka nunji and tata j saying after brimbota j artist jelly tata stadium auto. Yalan, ticket or lunto maybe yalan and
200.
Exactly, you know, adjuster, artist jelly adjuster. So it's yalan, you know, it's exactly, you know, the collaboration of you know, with a lot of upcoming artists. Just from last year to year before last, collaboration is more than 10 artists.
10 artists.
It's more than 10 to 15 artists actually.
And much of those collabos, it be 1 million or more.
Exactly, you know, and don't have necessary in the track. Well, maybe we'll be on 20% on the track, 10% on the track, 90 demo. ila song soul leti. So, you know, having to contribute in a way that everybody is going up from the perspective, you know, is just the biggest thing because we are all in this together, you know.
Yes, we're gonna just take a little break.
Yes, idea is
yeah. Welcome back again. We're here with ST Brikama Boyo.
My brother.
You know, Dindi Manza. You go, don't go Dindi Manza. You know what I mean? But like, coming back to you, ST again, Summer Jam. More killing more for the taman. It costs a lot, like, especially maybe in more 5 lebitagan. Like, do you have sponsors about, like, okay, Steve Bitagan, Summer Jam, like, up artists and all bitagan? The most surprising thing, I think, a Gambian artist is traveling with a whole band to go and perform in Summer Jam. I think this is my first ever time. Now, like, okay, ST is going to Summer Jam. I feel like I'm full band on the kata. And an artist will milk kata. And I be man bojam, but 75% I be bonde and Gambian from scratch and nikata. But like, I can happen to.
Well, you know, like, from the start, Gambian musical to no level killing. Yeah. We have ST Lana Nasasa Alimbara from Gambian musical at a level that Adami Alonko come. Yalan, we have to keep moving, unlock more doors, yalan, and opportunities for everybody. Yalan, multi travel, like talent showcase, yalan, yeah. So, ni nga chance sota mi yalan kon say more artists sambano and saying say banu sambano, bro. That's what we're gonna do because banku dolto wala ka keji. Yalan, o me takela banku dolto for decades. Yalan so until ninga chance on the wala sign thing, you know. The wala sign thing. So the whole tumule to dal, you know. So ninga chance to kata Summer Jam and say artists, young artists do some no mini yalam kay seleno wall stage kang ila talent showcase, mfana ina talent showcase, other band members will fana ila talent showcase. Bro, there's nothing more amazing than, you know, working to take the flag of your country to the next level, you know. So we are representing Gambia and, you know, Ninko Gambia, mobile dive, you know. Yeah.
So when is this happening? Like when did it Summer Jam?
End of month.
End of month.
Yeah.
Okay. So you travel with how many artists?
Artists, more 7 nakata.
Okay.
But Samiti and Musafili Jobate to more artists sold. Yeah, then a DJ sort of jail and a producer for an sort of jail, but yalam bano sometimes they have need will jail. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
DJ. So how many DJs are you traveling this time?
Nin DJ fuller, not DJ fuller, so can need
okay.
Yeah, that means DJ Stone Killer and in DJ Bullet. Mole Stone Lon and not a Delta travel, but Bullet Nina Bekala first time to inshallah. Yeah.
So from the Summer Jam, are you planning any European tour over there with the team, or is gonna be only you having a tour?
Yeah, the no mantara toke kam, but another major show kelele in Bremen, inshallah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Summer Jam kelele the following week, the major show kelele in Bremen as well.
Yeah, and I see a flyer like you playing in Norway, something like that.
Yeah, but next month on the 1st, 2nd, something like that.
August,
you know.
Right.
Yeah, but Minale then. You know, then yeah.
Okay, all right. But let's talk about 3 million planted, 1 million tree planted, something like that. How is it going?
Well, it's going amazing, you know, because during our start, it's been like 4 years ago to 5 years ago. Yeah, and every year, you know, intense amount of trees plant, you know, in different locations, Kabod, Western region, Katafo, Upper River region, you know, like everywhere. And, you know, other people will collaborate. It's not just us. Yalan, other people, many yalan call Panayila time dedicated in the foundational and other bodies that. So Ninkata URR, the whole youth will communicate lale, you know, then a plan will make so nila number limit, then ngata, you know, Ninkata Sate do fanantom, the whole fanana youth will communicate lale, you know, so we have been able to collaborate with lots of different, youths and yalan associations, yalan in yalan ko ila time and ila focus be dedicating about yalan tree planting.
Okay, tree planting. Then the last one gonna be second to last question gonna be ila scholarship ni. It's still going.
Yeah, well, it's not like a continuous thing.
Yeah.
Because each time I soak each time I measure soak, we try to give back to the community as well.
Yeah.
So like I would then I donate na foundation
Okay.
So foundation mole taji, ka sponsorship meaning and all that stuff. More minul kana sponsorship meaning it will be sponsor no because like you can see our back. Kudo si atanyanya kudo kadoyale compared to more minul need to support la. So minul harje bije wala ka soto dal, but we make sure kana ke like come ni munna family members ngani dola na den na konyo le kanzo wala na be sponsor soto la no. Is anybody is random. Anybody can have the opportunity to sponsor soto. Previous years we did it with New Watson Gambia yakele. Yeah, ning Fatu yakele, as well, people actually write and based on your means of ya gibe yalane.
But like the last question is any issue do a performance that was like amazing. Everyone was like that was. Is it like come to go you are aware after the Heroes Award night on Sunday the free show ning isn't doing like a play or you were just called?
No, honestly, namira they mean so form what they don't realize. Because shout out to Sundur, saluto restoko, the legendary father,
legendary.
And Fatu Kamara as well.
Yeah.
Because Fatu Lenny Sundur introduced it, and used to love the performance. Coming to Fatu Soto, he really liked it. So bring more mitai na Fonyala encourage and all that stuff. So was so more long in Ata Fonyako, Uncle Yusuko, about like a sort of stage on the Africell free concert, so that's when I knew, like that, it was like maybe some maybe around before Fitiro Sifal, close before Fitiro Sifal long. So I was there as a guest artist, as a surprise guest. And it was amazing, honestly. Because it's a dream come true. You should do what the stage you share. And the world they dream maybe before thing I will for the mic open. And so ni after that level of the whole year to command ila song to. And chance the line at the same stage you can on their own song. It's like a blessing to me. So Uncle you to salute or rest or anywhere you are.
So are you expecting any collab from you and Ishindo in your upcoming album?
Yeah, this year album the concerto
this year
there will be songs, but next year inshallah album and we'll have a lot of surprises in there. A lot of surprises
in there. So like that means this year we're expecting a single launch in concert?
No, concert will be maybe songs will be dropped. I cannot really disclose all that. But concert will be inshallah.
Okay. It's still a fun but
early next year concert will be
early next year.
Yeah, but October inshallah the talk me along computers bita region from the major so and abekela come band
live band too.
Live band
too.
Ambassador Bass, Ambassador Parafene, all the major places that live band,
That is gonna
October,
be
November,
October, November. That is gonna be really amazing. And thank you so much, Estipring Yesuro.
It's a pleasure.
Interview because the time factors and all that stuff. But this one is well interested. And then we're gonna make sure after Summer Jam, na part 2 sir.
Yes. yeah, MB Central MB Taylor. It's always nice.
Yeah.
Puruka interviews or every now and then Puruka fans will update, about
Yeah.
Panana Duku Benyan.
But I'm surprised with the fan, especially the diaspora.
Inimbara, ebe doku kende bal langa jereka Gambian artists will be play.
Yeah.
Ika will be support. Ika will be invite ila suto, and I really think Molia will need that. We all have a role to play.
Do it for
yeah,
Gambia.
exactly.
Do it for Gambia.
Exactly, bro. Bafala fans only kapinti na soul day support. Walang Gambian music, wala ba sambala nyato, man pe country le, yeah. So shout out to all the fans who all the artists, saluto respecto. Shout out to the diaspora fans, you know.
I couldn't get live TikTok, but I told them.
Yeah, I'm very scheduled.
But anyway, it's a pleasure to have you, ST.
Yeah, so shout out to my team, Ndoku Nyol and all that stuff, like it's been amazing working with you guys. Yala mo jamal katara background or one KJ kana katara doku jaw
so Kadi uncle brother Kadi inimbara.
So shout out to everybody yala
Brixville
contribute in one way or the other, or the team or the fans will or the viewers will or listeners and shout out to my family.
But then you gonna give us any freestyle, any song. Any song. Because then Benjamin song that is my
Mote Ninkano Bonilla Numbulu and Sasama Tinya. Iko dunia te labana nimpatan sa tentendi la kira. Ninene kukela mimandie salonga dama mantima. Ngundun tanyawa nyanse la Bible kanola. Puna baby la dula pona la risutu. Ibalu kapitan armanti mainisu. Baby nita te bama yau munafaeku. Kebele mimbeka no la pela batiko. Oh, ni mambori, ndebori la. Na mambori, ndebori la. Ni mambori yo, ndebori la. Muna, ndebori la. Kori ella nebang, mwenye ninkandela pula bang. Ni akuma sinte salabang, better ralti for dunya labang. Alimbara Gambia, love.
Thank you, Brikama.
One Gambia, one people, one tribe.
One tribe.
You say,
Thank you so much for having me.
Big up yourself.
Respect.
Thank you.
All the best.
Idea
is sukut.